a federal judge in Northern Virginia has thrown out the indictments against FBI Director James Comey and New York Attorney General Leticia James. The judge found that the appointment of interim U.S. Attorney Lindsay Halligan was invalid and says, therefore, that no indictments can be brought by Halligan because of this. Folks, I'm going to tell you right now. Did you think the system would save you? Did you think that you could just put charges on the deep state and the system would allow it? No. You have to understand how bad the situation is. You have to understand that in many cases, the judges, the attorneys, the prosecutors, they believe essentially the exact same political beliefs as Antifa, okay? They fully are committed to this ideology. They are fully committed to believing that Donald Trump and anyone around Trump is invalid. Anything that he does is invalid. Anything that he wants is invalid. That he is, as Mondami said, a fascist and a despot. And you look at this order. All actions flowing from Miss Halligan's defective appointment, including the indictment against James and Comey, are therefore also invalid. This is what happens, ladies and gentlemen. This is a huge problem for, obviously, the United States. This is huge. By the way, this is a Clinton-appointed judge, so we're looking that up right now. Cameron McGowan Curry is the name of the judge, appointed by Bill Clinton, 77 years old, and a committed liberal, someone who is a committed liberal. And what do you say, folks? This is where it all comes down to. It all comes down to, can you actually get it done or can you not? Can you can you drain the swamp? Again and again, these cases keep being either dropped. How many cases, by the way, against the J6ers were dropped? 100% conviction rate. The only people who were charged in J6 that weren't convicted were the ones who killed themselves before trial. That's what the regime sees as a benefit. They don't see that as a problem. But no, when you look at this, no lawful authority. Mr. Comey's motion, an indict is granted, and I dismiss the indictment without prejudice. Now, of course, without prejudice does mean that charges could be brought again in this case. But, of course, anytime you go to a jury, they're going to bring it up now, and every time that Comey's defense lawyers bring this up, they're going to say, oh, well, these cases were dismissed. Well, these cases were dismissed. Well, these cases were dismissed. This is completely insane. But at the same time, are you paying attention yet? If you think this is new, if you think this is strange, if you think this is surprising, then you haven't been paying attention. You haven't been paying attention. This is how much the system hates patriots. This is how much the system hates you. This is how much the system hates the people of this country. And what can I say, folks? You can look at it all over. You can look at it all over the list. You can look at it up and down. No, this is completely nuts. This is completely nuts. But at the same time, we live in a completely nuts system. And therefore, well, what do you know? You cannot find direct legal relief from the system.